about 15 seconds. Good morning. Thank you so much for joining me. I am thrilled to be back in the office. I am in my chair and not laying flat on my back today. For those of you who missed Monday, I did something stupid over the weekend, having had multiple back surgeries, and I lifted a bag of granite the wrong way, and I wound up flat on my back, and because I pulled muscles that I shouldn't have used. So Monday, I was sitting at home, and most of the day I spent on my back. And yesterday, I did not do this because, well, pain. Anyway, here I am back, and I am fired up because, like, you know, once in a while you get a gift, and today's gift became the topic of the show. It just became the topic of the show. And today's gift starts with the question of the day. And the question of the day comes from Cameron. And Cameron has been watching. And sorry, Cameron, I don't know if you're a dude or a woman. Cameron has been watching me talking about this new thing and product photography that we're adding as a service. And the question of the day is, it's easy for you to start a new business. You have the money to market it. I don't have that luxury. So how can I start something? Oh my God, Cameron, how can you start something? I'll tell you how you can start something. First, let me tell you, I wrote about this specifically in my best-selling book, Jab Till It Hurts. No, you don't have to go buy it, okay? Now, you can go buy it. It's on Amazon if you want it. But I'm going to tell you, chapter 6, page 118, it's all about the jab, okay? So I am going to tell you, in fact, here, let me give you a jab right now. You want to read that chapter of the book for free? Go to the comments right now. You can read the chapter on the blog. It's available for free, F-R-E-E. You can also listen to it there for free, so you don't have to buy the book. See? Jab. So, Cameron, oh my God, I'm so fired up about this. Let me reframe this again. I want to share Cameron's concern or comment. It's easy for you, meaning me, to start a new business because you have the money to market it. I don't have that luxury. How can I start something? Ha! All right, Cameron, for those that don't know the story of my company, Ad Zombies, I started Ad Zombies in a spare bedroom of my home. This company did not start in an office. I didn't have a team. There was no Troy. Troy, hey! There was no Troy. There was no Megan. There was no Sean. There was nobody. It was me, myself, and I. Rob didn't even exist back then. That's the dead guy behind me. But I started the business by offering to help someone fix an ad that wasn't working. And in Gary Vaynerchuk's world, that's a jab. If you ever read his book, Jab, 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 Right Hook, you'd understand. It's give, 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 ask. Okay, so how do you build a business with nothing, $0? I'm going to show you every freaking day how I'm doing this. And what I'm going to do, and Cameron, because of your comment, because of your question, I am going to do this and everyone's going to see it. And that's what I love about the internet, because when you guys see this, you're going to go, holy shit, he did this with no money. That's right, no money. I am not going to put marketing dollars behind this in an ad campaign. I made that decision based on this message. I am not going to put marketing dollars. I'm going to use the resources I have at my disposal. Now, in my resources, I have some equipment and things, yes, and there was an investment there, but not much, right? Got some C-stands, have some lights, have a basic product turntable. You know, we've got some basic stuff. Troy, could you fire up the lights in there and then bring up the live stream on your phone so I could kind of update people on that? Thank you, sir. So what I'm going to do is show you not only what we've built in there, but how I'm going to grow the business. So how do I grow the business? The first thing I did was we've already done a free product shoot for a company. How did we acquire this free product shoot? It was easy. Our friends at NLC, Jeff, the owner of NLC, had a client who needed some product photography for a vitamin supplement. I said, send it our way. We'll do it. We didn't even have all of the equipment in place, but guess what? We did the shoot, sent it to the client. The client was thrilled, right? So that's how you start. I am going to now share with you my tactic and the best tactic for growing the business. Give it away. Do it for free. And I know Cameron's going to say, yeah, but you've got the money and can afford to do that. Bullshit. You do it because you want to grow something long-term and sustainable. It has nothing to do with me having the money. I am going to put no dollars into it. The thing that I'm putting into this is my time. And I don't have a lot of time, but I'm going to put my time into it because that's how you grow something. So I'm going to reach out to, and I'm going to go completely opposite direction of what I was thinking. Originally, I was talking about doing this as a, let me go after some big brands and let me do this because I have those connections. No, I'm going to start with local. Like I'm going to get in the trenches and call local businesses. In fact, I made a phone call on my way to the office this morning to one of my consulting clients. I consult with him on a couple of his businesses in Texas. And I said, hey, send us products and we're going to shoot them and we're going to do it for free. Now, did it cost me anything to make that call? No. And I know, Cameron, just based on the tone of your message, the tone of your message is, oh yeah, but you've got the money to start. You've got the connections to start is what I'm hearing next, right? Again, crap. You know a lot of people. I know a lot of people. If you reached out to everyone in your social sphere, everyone in your social circles, and you said, I'm starting whatever that business is that you didn't share, you can get the traction by offering to help people and give stuff away for free. Remember, if you want to give it away for free, it's all about the jab. Go read chapter 6 of my book. It's on the blog. The link is in the comments. It is incredibly valuable to give your stuff away for free. Please advise me on how do I start a business that will make money, customers, and run good. So I can't think of something. I need a path once a walk. I've shown the path walk with in your advice. I don't quite understand your question. I think I do. I'm guessing, yes, please advise me on how to start a new business that will make money and customers and run good. I can't think of something. I need a path to walk. Once I have shown the path, I will walk with your advice. Got it. Okay. So you don't have a business model right now. You've got to think of what that business is that works for you. And then once you think of that, then let's talk through it. And I am happy to be a resource and a tool for you. Okay. So I'm going to go next door really quickly. Troy's got the camera up. I'm going to add this to the stream. And now I'm going to go here and I'm going to mute me. And I'm going to go into the other office. Thank you, Troy. I'll take this. Which camera's facing this way? Okay, perfect. Okay. So let me show you what we've set up in here. We now have a couple of C-stands. Troy is sitting right there in his usual spot. We have some C-stands. These are professional grade stands that are used to hold the lights. We have some LED lights. We have a softbox. We have a few $100s in supplies here. And then this product turntable. This is the basic foundation. Yes, it is not spinning because the power is not on. But this turntable, right? So this is all we need. This is the basic stuff. This is the first product we shot, was for Virafen's multivirus defense formula. Okay, so this room is also doubling as a set. And so behind this, we have lights, we have curtains, we have faux brick. So you don't need a ton of stuff to make it happen. You just need to make it happen. You just need to do. So we now have a basic workstation. It isn't perfect. It isn't a professional studio. It isn't the ideal space even for what we're doing. But how we do it is we give it away for free. All right, Troy, I'm going to hand this back to you. Thank you, sir. Okay. And here I am back in the perch. So the reality is that you jab and jab and jab till it hurts, meaning you give. I am going to call local businesses, restaurants, companies that make jewelry, beer. I'm going to start local right here in Arizona, where we're based, where we're headquartered. And I'm going to do that so I can show you and model for you how to, man, I haven't even sipped my coffee and I'm so amped. Let me slow down. Sorry. My energy is like probably at a 10, which is overwhelming for a lot of people. But I got to tell you, Cameron's question fired me up, because you don't need money to start a business and to market a business. You just don't. Kennedy Thompson here again. Looking at a version 0 for my music business, thinking of hiring music teachers. They will pay to teach students to bring in with my marketing. We'd be trying to pull this off without a building, so they would teach in their homes. What are your thoughts, and how would you progress if it were you? Kennedy, here's what I would do. Immediately, I would go and start by doing the first 5 lessons, finding 5 teachers who are willing to do the first lesson for free, maybe 10 teachers, and get everyone to buy in to doing that first lesson for free. And then after that, and make that first lesson a fast start, right? Think about what students that are learning music want. They don't want to necessarily learn to read the notes. They want to learn to play a fucking song. That's what they want. So give them what they want. Let them learn how to play something. So that first lesson isn't about learning the note structures and the basics. Teach them how to play something so that they walk away from that feeling like, holy shit, I got something incredible. I know how to play this song. And so you want to start by giving them something of value, giving them something that they want. So I would find 5 teachers that are willing to give away the first lesson for free. You bring the students to them, right? I'm guessing you're going to do a rev share deal, which is what it sounds like, which would be brilliant, because then you're marketing and getting the rev share deal, and you're not having to do the teaching work. They're doing the teaching work, doing what they love. You're doing what you're good at, and it's a win-win for everybody. So I hope that helps. And I would love for you to ever have questions about that. Just hit me up directly, and I'll be a resource for you. So the answer is, to Cameron's question, yes, it's easy to start a new business. Anyone can start a new business, but I'm not going to use money to market it. And I'm not going to have that luxury. I am going to go dirty fingernails, knocking on doors, ringing bells, and offering the service for free to businesses. Okay. So I am going to do this like a startup. And the reason I'm going to do it like a startup is because we are a startup. It's a new service offering for an existing business, yes, but this is a startup model. This isn't something that happened like I just said, okay, well, we're going to put this in and we're going to start marketing the hell out of it. No, you've got to build the product. Then you have to build the pieces. And like, we literally started building this, 2 weeks ago? And we had our first product shoot, which didn't cost us anything to do other than time. And now we've created a product. In fact, here, I'll show you. Let me stop the screen share there and start a screen share here and show you. So in the application window, boom, share, go. So there it is. We now have a custom product photography as an option. We have 6 hero images, 10. We have a 10 image, 5 hero, 5 lifestyle, and a video. We have 5 hero, 10 lifestyle, and 2 video. So we have these all priced out and ready to go in the cart, and we have no business. We have nobody buying them right now because they don't know about them. So how are they going to know about them? We're going to give some away. So I'm going to make in fact, and I'm going to share with you right now, Cameron, this is so critical because you brought up something that really resonates with me. And that is this. A couple of years ago, I was contacted by a company out of Australia. They're breastfeeding specialists. And I gave of my time and I gave value and I shared ideas with them and I talked through a lot of stuff and I gave a lot of myself to them. And why did I do that? Because who am I to say no? And if I can help someone, I'm going to help them. On Monday, Joanne called me and said, hey, we want to engage with your company and here's what we're looking for. And so it took almost 2 full years from the time we first talked to where they did any business with us. Now, a lot of you will say, well, that's a waste. That's a net zero transaction. I didn't do it for the transaction. I did it because that relationship, the value, the stuff that I brought to them was valuable to them at the time. And they've now grown to a point where they can onboard my company to do copywriting for them in their business. So think about that. That was 2 years of business development to get the relationship started, but I didn't do it with the intent of having them become customers. I did it with the intent of bringing value to them, period, end of discussion. And so you can do the same thing with your business, whatever that business is, Cameron. You can do the exact same thing. You do it with no expectation of anything in return. You do it only with the intent of helping someone. What happens after that is it's just a gift, right? It's just a gift. So this conversation started 2 years ago and has now turned into a business relationship. It's the way it happens, but there was no intent behind it. So when you start something, start it, offer it up, do it for free. I'm going to contact, like, there's a Thai restaurant that I go to, Soda Bun, down the street from my office. I'm going to contact them. I'm going to contact all these local businesses, artists. I'm going to do a bunch of shoots for free. And I'm going to share that I'm doing them. And I'm going to document as much as we can what we're doing when we're doing it so that you can see the process unfold, because that is where the value is. If you watch the process and understand that there's nothing but the intent of giving it away, that's what's going to build this, and then watch the outcome of this. Just like I started, I think it was October when I started really pushing hard on my LinkedIn. And I talked about my LinkedIn strategy. Man, I am like amplified. Somebody says, you're like on crack this morning. No, I'm just fired up. And I'm just fired up because this is the stuff, this is how you grow a business. It's really that simple. So back in October, for those of you that follow, back in October, I talked about growing my, and I'm pulling it up, growing my LinkedIn followers and growing my fan base on LinkedIn, my follower base on LinkedIn. And back then, I have to go back to October to see what the count was. It was pretty low. I think it was in the hundreds. And I don't want to go digging for it now, but like today, I'm at 21,000 followers on LinkedIn. Now, for those of you that say, oh, well, that's nothing, I can get more than that. Great. Go buy your shitty followers from a third-party service. I'm not doing that. I'm growing it organically. I'm growing it with value. I'm growing it with content. I'm growing it by giving. People DM me all the time and they ask me for help. They ask me questions about business. They ask me questions about how do I do this? How do I do that? And I give that advice freely. By the way, I don't have every answer. I don't profess to know everything, but I give as much of myself as I can to help business owners who are further back in their journey than I am get to where they want to be. And just like today, I reach out to business owners that are further in their journey than where I am, and they help me. It's a pay it forward mentality. So that's how you do it. All right. I think I've given you as much explosive energy as I can out of the gate. If you have questions or comments, now is the time. Drop them to me. Text them 480-712-4177. Or you can comment, or if you want to jump on the live stream, which I would absolutely love if you did, you can jump on the live stream. I'll post that link right now so you can jump on. There goes the link, and you can join me in the conversation and ask me your questions directly. I love that. By the way, you'll notice the lighting is different, and I'm back to this noisy microphone. We were having trouble with the Rode mic. Rode is fixing it, and we'll get it back. So, thank you all for the mic concerns. I know that was a side conversation that was going on. Hey, this mic was noisy. Then you get the other mic, and it starts cutting out. Now I've got back to the noisy mic until we get the other mic back from repair. It is what it is. It's technology. It's not always going to work perfectly 100% of the time, nor does it have to. So if you have questions or comments, now is the time. Drop them. Join me. happy to share with you any guidance I can give you in your business. But, you know, to Cameron's point, how do you grow a business? How do you start something with $0 when you don't have the luxury of putting money into it? You give it away. You give it away, and you give it away without expectations of getting something in return. And when you do that, remarkable things will happen. What remarkable things happen? I will tell you. Read the subtitle, How Following Gary Vaynerchuk's Advice Helped Me Build a 7-Figure Brand. That's what happens. When you give it away, when you help people, when you bring enough value to the world repays you. And it does so willingly. That's it. You guys have an amazing day. I love you. I appreciate you. I will catch you on the next Sippin' with Spanky. And until then, drop your questions in the comments. Reach out to me. DM me. Keep them coming. I love it. I will talk to you later. Stay safe.